Hello everyone and happy December. Just like every month, we're gonna go over my spending for the month of November, and I will give you an update on my goals, if I reach them or not. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna start with my debt. So I started the month of November with $43,732.03 of total debt. That's between my car and my student loans. That's all I have left. And I ended the month of November at $42,464.54. That means I paid off a total of $1,267.49. So there was a little bit of interest that I paid this month, but not much, and I'll go over that in just a bit. Also hit a new milestone, under $43,000, and getting so close to 50% paid off of my starting debt balance, which is insane. The other thing I figured I would mention here is my extra income. So I made $420.84 extra in the month of November from online sources and from credit card rewards, things like that. So I think what I'm gonna do from November forward is share my online income reports, break those down into further detail. I've actually had people ask for me to do this anyway. And I think it will be helpful for people who are starting a YouTube channel or want to see what they can expect to receive from YouTube or from blogging. So I will make a separate video on my online income and my business expenses that are related to that. I'll start doing that every month, and hopefully that is helpful. But I'm not mad at that amount. It's a little bit lower than usual, but it is actually, is it? Yeah, lower than last month, but I think December will be quite a bit higher, so I'm excited for that. I did set a few goals for the month of November, so we're gonna go through those as well. So the first one was that I wanted to pay off at least $1,400 of my car loan. I was close, but I did not get there, so I put a total of, let me see, $1,293.55 to my car loan, and then obviously after the interest, it was a little bit less than that. And I would have been able to make the $1,400 total had I been reimbursed from my job, but the reimbursement came late. I actually got that reimbursement in December, and it was $139, and I was expecting to put that $139 to the debt, so that would have brought me over $1,400, but that's okay. I did not get the reimbursement in November, so I was $107 short, which isn't too bad. My other goal that I was really expecting to do well on is my grocery budget. And you guys know I budget $325 per month for my food and groceries. This includes going out to eat, and I went over. So I will go over my actual numbers, but let me just go ahead and tell you. So I budgeted $325. I actually spent $377.12. And this is because, I mean, there's no excuse really, but I did purchase protein, and that was $55. So I got it on sale for Black Friday. It was like I believe a 50% discount. It was a really good discount, and I need the protein for the last half of December going into January, so it's fine. Had I not purchased that, then I would have been under budget, but it's not a big deal. You know, we're doing pretty good, and so far I started off December pretty strong, but we'll get into that next month. Oh, I also set a goal to have things ready to go with my debt over it business. I'm basically on track for that. I'm actually working on a course right now, and I have been slacking on that. I just found that November went so fast, and I had all these plans of things to do and business ideas, but it just, time catches up with you, and then it's a lot more difficult during the holidays and stuff like that. You just spend more time with your family, and it just slipped my schedule, or I didn't make the time for it. However, I have been blogging consistently on debtoverit.com, and I would appreciate if you go check it out. Leave me any feedback, I would greatly appreciate it. I've been tweeting regularly, so again, if you have a Twitter, go follow me on there. And I've still been working with my financial coaching clients, and I'll talk about more of that in my other video, like my December goals and things like that. So those are my goals from November. There's an update on that. I believe that's everything. So let's just get into my spending. All right, let's start with my income for the month of November. If you are new here, just an FYI, I do not pay taxes on any of this income, including my full-time job. So this is all pre-tax. So my full-time job, I get $4,937. Mediavine, which is display ads on my blog, I earned $229.17. This is actually from a few months ago, but it's like a 60-day, 90-day payout. From Google AdSense, this is from YouTube, I made $130.16. I will be uploading a video on my online income, so stay tuned for that. I will break everything down in more detail. So this is from 2 separate YouTube channels. Teachable, this is where I have my courses listed. I made $29.35. This was also, I guess, from last month or 2 months ago, I don't know. Etsy, I did not earn anything. Affiliates, I did not. And then I did get cash back. So I earned some cash back from Bank of America, and that was $32.16, which is actually really good because if you remember from last month, I just cashed out from that same card, but I used this for all of my online shopping for Christmas and stuff like that, and I had a lot of bonus here, which is pretty good amount. So 32 bucks for just 1 month of spending. So my total income for November, $5,358.35. Okay, so now let's go through my actual spending. And as usual, we're just gonna run through these first ones because they are typically fixed. So my taxes, $900. Sinking funds, $500, and I'll get to the breakdown of that in just a moment. Roth IRA, I always do $100 a month. I donated $50. Oh, speaking of donate, I know I put my income and like everything of my life on the internet, so I'm expecting some opinions and criticism in general, but somebody on this channel, I don't know if they're a subscriber or just a viewer or whatever, they commented that I probably shouldn't donate while in debt. I just didn't understand that because one, I literally only donate $50 a month, sometimes a little more, it just depends, but like that's nothing. I feel like I'm doing nothing. I do try to volunteer from time to time, but I feel like I'm definitely able to afford $50 a month to donate, and I don't think that should be something you have to pause while paying off debt whatsoever. Just the way they said it too was kind of rude, like you probably shouldn't be paying off debt. I mean, donating while paying off debt, that's how they said it. I'm really upset with this number, to be honest. So I was just shocked to see that. It's not like I could see if they said that about investing, but donating, I don't know. It's just a little strange to me, but literally 50 bucks out of my, like I'm more than able to give that. You know what I'm saying? So why not? I don't know. Anyways, rent, $1,346. Renter's insurance is $1,550. Trash is $35. I have to pay for that. Wi-Fi is $55 with Google Fiber. Electricity was lower as expected. So I budgeted $70, but it ended up only being $50.95. Like 20 bucks less than expected or just than budgeted. So $19.05 is the difference there. Water and sewage is $38.96. I always know that the month in advance. Food and groceries, like I said, I did go over budget, $377.12. So I was over budget by $52.12. I think this included going out to eat like 3 times. I got pizza twice, I know that, and vegan pizza is more expensive, unfortunately. And then I think maybe 1 or 2. I got a coffee, it was like $2. Yeah, and then I told you I got that protein, so that was really, it was $55, so that's like if I had not purchased that, I would have been good, but it's okay. Gas for my car, I know I was concerned about, I thought I would go over 25, but I did not. I only got gas once, even though I did drive a little bit more. $16.50. So under budget by $8.50. My car, I wanted to put over $1,400, but ended up $1,293.55. So that's okay. Student loans I did not put anything to. My insurance was $147.15. That includes life, dental, and vision. Health, I budgeted $32.40 because that's my multivitamins, but I ended up also getting vitamin B12, which is just a few bucks. So that came to $40.12. So not a huge deal, but over budget by $7.72. For phone, car insurance, and money to help out with my dogs, $168. Business, I budgeted $100, but boy was I wrong. I actually spent $428.89. So, you know, obviously this isn't just fun spending money or anything, but I was over budget by $328.89. What ended up happening was I knew I was going to spend more because I purchased domain names. Did I buy that in November? I don't know. I knew I was going to spend more because I purchased the domain names, and I had somebody try and help me out with my logo, but actually they didn't even do what I wanted. So that was a waste of money, but whatever. But I also had to purchase a whole year of Teachable, which I completely forgot about, and that was $348. So that's what's here. Spotify is always $9.99. I budgeted $600 for gifts, and I was under budget, $501.33. Under budget by $98.67. Now, this all comes from my sinking funds, so it's all taken, you know, I've saved for that, it's all taken care of. And I did transfer $600 to my account though, so I am just gonna roll that over into the next month, and maybe I'll get more gifts, but I probably won't. And I think I'll even get some money back because there is one item that I'll probably return, and I think that was like 20 something dollars, so we'll see. I did purchase something that I did not plan for, and so I did not budget for it, but I purchased a bullet journal or a notebook for 2021. I actually, if you go back and watch my no spend year that I uploaded, I think in December of last year, I talked about budgeting. I think I budgeted like $25 for a notebook and a planner, but I'm just gonna do a bullet journal for 2021 because I've been loving it, and that only cost me $14.35. So I did technically plan for this in my no spend year, so I'm not even gonna count that as, but like I was expecting to buy it in December, I guess, but it doesn't matter. So that's good. So total spent is $6,088.41. And you know, obviously there's a big difference between this and my income, but keep in mind that this comes from sinking funds. So the gifts, that comes from sinking funds. That's how I'm able to spend more than I actually earned because it's in savings. And then I like to do excluding debt and savings because that's how much I actually spent on expenses. I spent $3,294.86. So again, really high because of the gifts. Okay, now let's run through these numbers. So my starting debt, I already went over this, but I'm only down to my car and my student loans. So at the beginning of November, my car was at $7,492.89, and my student loans were still at $36,239.14. They've been at that since March. So student loans stayed the same, and I ended the month with $6,225.40 left on my car loan. So my total debt at the end of the month is $42,464.54. The total amount that I actually put to my debt was $1,293.55. That was all to my car loan, like I said, but my debt, I don't think I usually do this, but I'll break it down. The actual amount that my debt went down was $1,267.49. So I paid $26.06 in interest. So that's the difference between these two. Because of that debt payment from my debt total, I paid a total of 2.9% of my debt in November. And my starting debt was $82,200 from June 2018, and since then I've paid off 48.3%, almost to 50. Now let's go through my sinking funds. These were the totals that were actually in my account on November 30th, and then on the 1st of every month is when I transfer over the automatic savings. So in my tax account, $1,808.39. And this isn't my money. It's not like this is going for taxes, you know? I gotta pay that in January. So the bulk of this will be used for taxes. My emergency savings is sitting at a nice $3,569.01. Gifts, because I pulled out $600, it's now down to $100.58. Medical and dental, $151.22. Car maintenance, $235.38. Travel is at $70.98. Personal spending is at $50.02, and then FinCon is at $75.03. So this isn't a high yield savings account, so that's why the amounts are so random, like the change. So that is typically interest earned throughout the month. Now my net worth on November 30th was the highest it's ever been at negative $27,679.83. Keep in mind that this fluctuates. On November 30th, that's when I get paid, so my bank account is a lot higher on that day, and then by the first of the month, it usually drops by, $2 to $3 grand. So that's the highest it's ever been, but this does just hover around 30,000 most of the time. My Roth IRA is at $4,000, as of November 30th, was at $4,699.80. And compared to last month, that's crazy because it went up like $600. My credit score stayed the same at 765. And this is really my Vantage score because I get this from Credit Karma, if anybody's wondering, and they put the Vantage score up there. Okay, so that's everything for November. I will be uploading quite frequently on this channel, especially in December, and be sure to stay tuned for everything. Transfer Tuesdays, I have a little Christmas idea planned out. I have giveaways planned out, so make sure you're watching everything. I seriously appreciate everybody's support, and I'm so glad I have this channel. But please comment down below how your November went, how much debt you paid off, how much money you invested, where you stand financially, whatever it is that you want to share. Please put that down below. As usual, look out for my December budget and my December goal video that will be up to date as well. And I will see you there.